Have you ever felt like a lone wolf, lost in the crowd, yearning for connection and purpose? Breaking the bubble of isolation is a crucial step towards discovering your true potential and becoming a leader of a galactic community where everyone shines in their uniqueness. In this video, we'll explore how to turn loneliness into strength, identify the signs that you're ready for this journey, and reveal powerful strategies for cultivating meaningful relationships that uplift everyone. Join me and discover how you can become the light that guides others towards a more connected and harmonious future. I'm James. My own search for meaning and purpose began when I was feeling lost, yearning for a deeper connection with life. On this journey, I have learned that there is immense value in sharing experiences and learning from others. Recognizing isolation. The first step to breaking out of the isolation bubble is recognizing that you are in a lonely space. This is not a sign of weakness, but an invitation to transformation. Often loneliness sets in subtly, and it's easy to ignore this feeling. However, by becoming aware of your condition, you open the door to self-discovery. This awareness is fundamental, because only when we admit that we are isolated can we begin a journey in search of connection and purpose. When you recognize your state of isolation, allow yourself to feel. It is common for fear and insecurity to manifest themselves in this process. However, it's important to remember that this feeling is also an opportunity. This is the moment to ask yourself, what is this loneliness teaching me? By doing this, you begin to understand that loneliness doesn't have to be a burden, but a phase of reflection and growth. It's a space where you can observe your emotions, your beliefs, and your aspirations. This clear vision allows you to identify what needs to change in your life. If you've recognized your isolation and are ready to turn this phase into self-discovery, our 21-day spiritual challenge is the opportunity you've been waiting for. Discover how to connect with yourself and find purpose. Don't miss this chance. See the link in the first comment attached and take the first step. Deep self-knowledge. Coming out of solitude, exploring your essence becomes a vital exercise. The lone wolf, when faced with his own nature, plunges into an intense process of self-knowledge. This process is transformative, as it allows you to understand not only your abilities, but also your weaknesses. By getting to know yourself deeply, you become stronger and thus better prepared to lead. Self-knowledge involves a series of questions and reflections. What are your passions? What really matters to you? What patterns have you repeated in your life that no longer serve your purpose? By answering these questions, you not only free yourself from the weight of the past, but also enable yourself to chart new paths. It is in this space of introspection that you can discover hidden talents and abilities you never imagined you possessed. Once you begin to understand yourself better, it's easier to connect with others. Self-knowledge generates confidence, and confidence attracts people who resonate with your vibration. Furthermore, by recognizing your weaknesses, you become more empathetic and understanding of other people's weaknesses. This is fundamental for building healthy and meaningful relationships, which are the basis of authentic leadership. Only by breaking through the bubble of isolation and delving into self-knowledge can you become a beacon of light for those who are still lost. This journey is not just about you. It expands and impacts the community around you. Personal transformation then becomes collective transformation, where each step taken towards self-discovery inspires others to do the same. The lone wolf, by connecting with himself, not only finds his place, but also becomes a leader who guides others on their journeys. Connecting with the whole is a profoundly transformative experience. When we realize that we are part of a vast, interconnected universe, we begin to understand that our existence is an expression of the whole. This awareness helps us break out of the bubble of isolation, as we realize that each of us plays a significant role. Looking at the starry sky, for example, we can feel that each star is a representation of our aspirations and challenges. This perspective connects us to something bigger, a network of intertwining energy and intentions. It is essential that you take the time to connect with this vastness. It could be through meditation, contemplating nature, or even simply observing the cycles of life around you. By doing this, you will begin to feel a resonance with the energies of the universe. This attunement not only brings a deep sense of belonging, but also amplifies your intentions and actions. By connecting with the whole, you become a channel for the energy that flows through all things. One of the most remarkable experiences I had in this process was when, in a moment of solitude, I decided to sit in a park and watch the leaves on the trees dancing in the wind. At that moment, I realized that each leaf was part of a larger system, just like me. This realization brought me a sense of peace and connection. I began to understand that, even in moments of loneliness, I am never really separate. This connection can be a powerful engine for transformation, as it allows us to see beyond our individual limitations and connect with the infinite possibilities of the universe. Developing communication skills is a crucial aspect in the journey of a lone wolf becoming a community leader. Communication is the bridge that connects us to others. To build meaningful relationships, it is vital to hone both active listening and expressiveness. Listening attentively is an act of love and respect, while expressing yourself with clarity and empathy creates a safe space for others to share their voices. On my journey, I've realized that the deepest conversations happen when we let go of the fear of being vulnerable. In a recent meeting with a group of friends, I shared my insecurities and fears. What happened was surprising. Others opened up too, and we created a space of trust and welcome. This exchange not only strengthened our bonds, but also allowed us to grow together. Practice active listening, cultivating curiosity about others' experiences. Ask questions that go beyond the superficial, and be genuinely present. In doing so, you not only learn more about those around you, but you also become a facilitator of meaningful connections. Communication, when done with purpose, transforms solitude into community. By developing these skills and cultivating connection with the whole, you become a natural leader. Remember that everyone has a story and intrinsic value. By recognizing this in every interaction, you not only break your own isolation, but also invite others to join you on this journey of collective growth and discovery. Cultivating empathy is an essential step on the journey from lone wolf to community leader. Empathy goes beyond simple understanding. It is the ability to feel and experience the other person's emotions. When you put yourself in the other person's shoes, you open the door to a deeper understanding of their struggles, dreams, and aspirations. This skill not only strengthens your interpersonal connections, but also creates an environment of acceptance and mutual respect. By developing empathy, you learn to listen actively. This means paying attention not only to words, but also to tone of voice, body language, and underlying emotions. This attentive listening allows you to connect in a more genuine way, creating a support network where everyone feels valued. In a galactic community where different beings interact, this skill is vital for promoting harmony and collaboration. When people feel that their feelings are recognized and respected, they are more likely to open up and share their own experiences. Empathy also teaches us that each of us carries a unique story. By recognizing the diversity of human experiences, you become a catalyst for connection. This doesn't mean that you have to agree with everything. On the contrary, empathy allows you to understand differences and find common ground, promoting constructive dialogue. This practice enriches the community, as it creates a space where everyone's voices can be heard and respected. Forming alliances is a natural step that follows the cultivation of empathy. A lone wolf may be strong, but true strength is revealed in unity. By building meaningful relationships, you not only expand your support network, but also multiply your capabilities. Alliances are like constellations. Each star represents an individual, and together they create a brilliance that is far more intense than anyone could achieve alone. By joining forces with others who share your vision and goals, you create a cohesive and resilient community. These alliances don't have to be big or formal. Small gestures of collaboration and mutual support are just as powerful. It could be the simple act of helping someone overcome a challenge, sharing knowledge, or even offering a friendly ear. Each interaction builds trust and shapes a network of solidarity. The more you connect with others, the more you realize that everyone is on a similar journey, facing struggles and celebrating victories. What's more, by forming alliances, you also become an example to others. Your willingness to collaborate and support creates a role model that inspires others to do the same. In this way, you not only strengthen your own connections, but also encourage a culture of empathy and unity within the community. When people see that collaboration brings positive results, they are motivated to engage and work together for the greater good. The transition from lone wolf to galactic community leader is therefore a process based on empathy and the formation of alliances. As you dedicate yourself to understanding and supporting others, the relationships you build become a source of power and influence. This journey not only transforms your own life, but also radiates light and inspiration to those around you, creating a cycle of growth and connection that benefits everyone. The true essence of leadership lies in service. By transforming your loneliness into a greater purpose, you discover that true strength lies not in the pursuit of power, but in the ability to serve others. This vision of servant leadership is fundamental for anyone who wishes to become a leader in the galactic community. By embracing humility and compassion, you place yourself at the service of others, recognizing that each being is a vital part of the whole. This approach not only strengthens your connection with those around you, but also creates an environment where everyone feels valued and respected. When you become a servant leader, your influence expands. You are no longer just a lone wolf, but a beacon of light who guides others on their journeys. This leadership is not about pointing the way, but about walking alongside, helping everyone to find their own inner light. It is the ability to actively listen, to welcome the concerns and aspirations of others, and to be present in moments of challenge. By doing this, you not only empower people, but also create a safe space where everyone feels comfortable expressing their ideas, dreams, and fears. Service to others also promotes a culture of collaboration, where the focus is on collective well-being. Every small act of kindness and support becomes a seed that germinates and blossoms into a more united and stronger community. By cultivating this mentality, you become an example of what it means to live in harmony and solidarity. Your willingness to put the needs of others before your own is not a sign of weakness, but a demonstration of strength and character. Inspiration and motivation are powerful tools that you can use to guide the community. Your experiences of overcoming loneliness are not just personal stories, they are beacons of hope that can light the way for others. By sharing your experiences, you not only validate the feelings and challenges that others face, but you also show that transformation is possible. It is essential to communicate that, even in the darkest moments, light can be found, and that connecting with others is an essential part of this process. Your stories of overcoming can serve as catalysts for change. They have the potential to unite people around a common purpose, inspiring them to take action and pursue their own journeys of transformation. By encouraging others to share their experiences, you create a cycle of support and motivation where everyone is nourished and grows together. This exchange not only strengthens community ties, but also solidifies the idea that, even after periods of loneliness, prosperity is a collective effort. In short, servant leadership and the ability to inspire are fundamental to the transition from lone wolf to galactic community leader. By adopting this approach, you not only transform your own life, but you also become an agent of change, positively impacting the lives of everyone around you. The power of connection, empathy, and mutual service is what really shapes a strong and resilient community. Creating inclusive spaces is a fundamental aspect of the path of a leader who emerges from solitude. When you set out to build environments where everyone feels welcomed and respected, you are not only broadening your own vision, but also opening doors for others to express their uniqueness. The true strength of a community lies in the diversity of its voices and experiences. By promoting inclusion, you become a catalyst for unity and collaboration. To begin this journey, it is essential to cultivate a mindset of openness and welcome. This means being willing to listen and learn from others, regardless of their backgrounds or experiences. Each person brings with them a unique baggage full of wisdom that can enrich the community. By valuing these differences, you not only foster a more harmonious environment, but also strengthen mutual trust between community members. The practice of active listening is one of the pillars in creating inclusive spaces. Often, in our desire to express ourselves or share our ideas, we forget that listening is just as important. When you dedicate yourself to truly listening to what others have to say, you show respect and consideration. This helps to build a space where everyone feels that their opinions are valued. Active listening not only promotes inclusion, but also generates a sense of belonging, which is essential for strengthening community bonds. Also, be aware of the barriers that may exist to inclusion. Sometimes the structures or norms of a group can inadvertently exclude certain voices. By identifying and challenging these barriers, you can work towards creating a more accessible environment. This can involve simple adaptations, such as ensuring that everyone has the opportunity to participate in discussions or that their specific needs are met. Inclusion should not be seen as an additional effort, but as an integral part of the essence of the community. Creating inclusive spaces also involves promoting diversity in all its forms, cultural, social, gender, among others. This means that, as a leader, you must be an advocate of equity, promoting equal opportunities for all. Encourage the participation of different groups, ensuring that everyone has an active voice in decisions that affect the community. This not only enriches the collective experience, but also generates a sense of shared responsibility. A leader who cares about inclusion must also be willing to confront prejudices and stereotypes. This can be a challenging path, but it is vital for the growth of a healthy community. By openly addressing issues of discrimination or exclusion, you not only promote a fairer environment, but also inspire others to do the same. The courage to confront these issues is a demonstration of leadership and love for others. Finally, remembering to celebrate diversity within your community is essential. Create occasions for people to share their cultures, histories, and achievements. These celebrations not only strengthen bonds but also reinforce the idea that each member is a valuable part of the whole. In doing so, you not only promote inclusion, but also build a vibrant, interconnected galactic community where everyone can feel at home. As you transform from a lone wolf into a leader of the galactic community, it is essential to celebrate collective achievements. This celebration is not just about grandiose events, but about recognizing the small steps that each member of the community takes towards growth and unity. When you take the time to observe and appreciate joint progress, it not only strengthens the bonds between individuals, but also creates a vibrant environment of mutual support and encouragement. Start the practice of celebrating victories, no matter how small. Every breakthrough, every shared idea, and every act of kindness is cause for rejoicing. By doing so, you demonstrate that every contribution is valuable and that everyone has a role to play in building a greater whole. Collective recognition strengthens the self-esteem of community members, making them feel seen and heard. It is through this recognition that trust multiplies and positive energy begins to circulate. Engage in rituals that promote this celebration. It could be a monthly meeting where everyone shares their achievements and learnings, or even a simple gesture of gratitude directed at someone who has made a difference in someone else's life. The important thing is to create a space where joy and celebration are integral parts of community life. The energy that emanates from a genuine celebration is contagious and can inspire even more meaningful action. In addition, when celebrating, you should also be an example of humility. Recognize that your personal achievements are a reflection of the support and collaboration of others. By doing so, you not only become a more respected leader, but you also encourage a culture of humility and service within the community. This approach shows that true leadership is not about putting yourself above others, but about lifting up everyone around you. Encourage diversity in celebrations. Each member of the community brings with them a rich tapestry of experiences and cultures. By including different traditions and ways of celebrating, you enrich everyone's experience and foster a deeper sense of belonging. This not only strengthens unity, but also opens up space for meaningful dialogues where different voices are heard and appreciated. The celebration of collective achievements also serves as a point of reflection. It's a moment to look back and assess what has been learned along the way. In doing so, the community can identify areas that need attention and growth, as well as recognizing the challenges that have been overcome together. This practice of shared reflection is fundamental to the community's evolution, as it allows everyone to learn and develop together. As you progress along this leadership path, remember that every celebration is an opportunity to sow seeds of hope and inspiration. By valuing victories, you not only strengthen bonds, but also ignite the flame of collective motivation. This positive energy draws more people into the community, creating a continuous cycle of growth and collaboration. Ultimately, Celebrating collective growth is a practice that transforms environments, builds bridges, and generates lasting impact. By recognizing and appreciating each step taken together, you not only light your own path, but also that of everyone around you, creating a vibrant and interconnected galactic community.